Hey folks, Mr. Dell here. We are looking at a probability question. I am pulling this question from, excuse me, CPMs, and this is course 2, section, let me look here, sorry, 9.2.4, specifically number 9-91. So it says, a bag of marbles contains only the colors red and green, so only two colors, red and green. It says if the probability of getting a red marble is 1/3, what is the probability of getting a green marble, right? So there's only red and green. So if the probability of a red is equal to 1/3, then the rest, the other part of probability, right? Probability always adds to one whole, because it's just red or green. So there's nothing else. So therefore, if this is the case, then the probability of green would have to be the other part. 1/3. The other part is 2/3, right? So that would have to be the probability of green, the other part, because those are the only two choices. Because 1/3 plus 2/3, right? 1/3 plus 2/3 equals one whole. All right. So there's my answer for A. So let's keep going. B. If there are 24 marbles in the bag, how many are green? Well, what did we just discover? 2/3 is the probability. 2 out of 3 is the probability, right? You're going to get 2 out of 3. So what we need to figure out is what is 2 out of 3, how it compares to out of 24, right? If it's 2 out of 3 marbles is green, then how many out of 24 are green? So I could take these, because probabilities like just a fraction, so take and multiply by a giant 1. In this case, it's 8/8, because 3 times 8 is 24, so therefore 2 times 8 is 16. So there are 16, I would say, green marbles. Okay. Last question. What is the probability of drawing 2 marbles that are red? Note, the first marble is not replaced before drawing the second. Write your answer as a fraction and as a percent. So this is tricky. So we have two situations. We're gonna figure out what the probability of drawing a red and another red. Okay. But in this case, this probability is out of 24, because we know that that's what we're starting with, is 24 for the first situation. But the second situation, because it says the first marble is not replaced before drawing the second marble, then there's now going to be only 23. So it's out of 23. Okay. So if I'm looking at my different probabilities, first of all, the probability of getting a red, we know there are 12. Yes. Red would be 1/3. So there's 12. If there's 24 total, there's 12 out of 24 for the first draw times, and then there's still 12 marbles. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 11 marbles, because we already just drew one. So there's 11 red ones left out of 23. So this is going to be the mathematics that I have to do to figure out that probability. Before I multiply, I'm going to simplify this. This is actually 1/3, right? We know that, times 11 23rds. So if I multiply that across, I get 11 out of 69. So that's the probability, is in terms of a fraction. It wants it as a percent. Well, as a percent, we have to do the division. 11 divided by 69 to make it into a decimal. So I'm going to take and divide that 11 divided by 69, and I get 16 point. So it simplifies to be about 0 point, or rounds to be 0.16. So that means this is going to be 16%. Okay, there we go.